The beloved actor, best known for playing Lamont Sanford on the classic NBC sitcom Sanford and Son, passed away Friday morning at his home in the Coachella Valley area of California, including Palm Springs. He was 79 years old. His family confirmed that his death came after complications related to cancer, with prostate cancer later reported as the cause. For millions of viewers, Demond Wilson wasn't just a sitcom star, he was the calm center in the middle of television chaos, the son who pushed back, questioned authority, and somehow kept the peace while standing toe-to-toe with one of TV's most unforgettable characters. His death marks the end of an era. Early life, from Georgia to Harlem. Grady Demond Wilson was born on October 13, 1946, in Valdosta, Georgia, just north of the Florida state line. His mother, Laura Mitchell Wilson, was temporarily staying with her parents at the time of his birth. She later worked as a school dietitian in New York, while his father, Grady Wilson, was a tailor. Demond grew up primarily in Harlem, New York, a place that shaped his worldview, his discipline, and his artistic instincts. As a child, he studied dance, a skill that would later surprise television audiences who only knew him as the straight-faced Lamont Sanford. His childhood was not without hardship. Around the age of 12, Wilson suffered a ruptured appendix and nearly lost his life. That experience left a deep spiritual mark on him. Quietly and without fanfare, he made a promise that if he survived, he would one day devote his life to God, a vow that would later reshape his entire future. Breaking into acting. By the time Demond Wilson reached his mid-20s, he was already a seasoned theater actor, though largely unknown on screen. His first major television appearance came in 1971, when he appeared on Norman Lear's groundbreaking sitcom All in the Family. In a memorable episode, Wilson and Cleavon Little played burglars hiding in Archie Bunker's house, using sharp, uncomfortable humor to confront issues like poverty, policing, and racial inequality. It was bold television, and Wilson's performance showed a young actor completely unafraid of difficult material. That same year, he made his film debut in The Organization, 1971, starring Sidney Poitier. Wilson played one of several young urban revolutionaries fighting heroin traffickers. He followed it up with Dealing, or the Berkeley to Boston 40-brick Lost Bag Blues, 1972, a counterculture-era comedy drama. But everything changed in 1972. Rise to fame, Sanford and Son. In January 1972, NBC premiered Sanford and Son. The show was built as a star vehicle for comedian Redd Foxx, but it quickly became clear that it was a two-man act. Wilson was cast as Lamont Sanford, the long-suffering, hot-headed, yet deeply loyal son of Fred Sanford, a junk dealer with a sharp tongue and a flair for chaos. Lamont was the grounding force, the straight man, the one who made the madness believable. At the time, Wilson was only in his mid-20s, yet he convincingly played a man in his 30s who had spent years trapped in a business and a relationship he couldn't quite escape. His delivery became iconic. "You'll have to excuse my father. Are you sure about that, Pop? Hey, Pop, I'm home." While Fred Sanford drove the laughs, the emotional weight of the show often rested on Lamont's shoulders. Storylines explored his ambitions, frustrations, and desire for independence. In one standout Season 4 episode, Wilson shocked audiences by stepping onto a nightclub stage in a tuxedo and showing off his impressive tap dancing skills, a reminder of the talent he'd carried quietly for years. Critics noticed. Television reviewer John J. O'Connor of the New York Times praised the show's dynamic, noting that the father and son pairing made for unusually enjoyable comedy. In July 1972, Ebony magazine published a glowing feature titled Sanford and Son. Redd Foxx and Demond Wilson wake up TV's jaded audience. The article made one thing clear. Wilson wasn't just holding his own, he was excelling. For Wilson, the success was life-changing. He once described it as graduating from school. Sanford and Son ran for 6 seasons, consistently ranking in the top 10 Nielsen-rated shows for its first 5 years, and landing in the top 5 for 3 of them. On-screen, Wilson and Foxx shared undeniable chemistry. Off-screen, the relationship became strained, especially after Foxx temporarily left the show in 1974 over a contract dispute. Despite the tension, the series continued until spring 1977, ending with Fred and Lamont still bickering just as fans expected. The arguments never resolved, and in a way, that was the point. Their bond was messy, loud, and unbreakable. Life after Sanford. After leaving Sanford and Son, Wilson continued working steadily in television. From 1977 to 1978, he starred in Baby, I'm Back, playing a man who returns home after 7 years on the run from loan sharks, attempting to reunite with the family he abandoned. In the early 1980s, he took on a new iconic role in The New Odd Couple, 1982 to 83, playing Oscar Madison, the laid-back roommate opposite Ron Glass's meticulously neat Felix Unger. Though the series lasted only 1 season, Wilson once again proved his versatility. He also appeared in films, including Me and the Kid, 1993, and later Hammerlock, 2000. Yet something had shifted. Faith, ministry, and a new calling. The promise Wilson made as a child never left him. Raised Roman Catholic, he had once considered becoming a priest. Over time, he was also influenced by Pentecostal holiness services he attended with his grandmother. In the 1980s, he was ordained as a minister in the Church of God in Christ. From that point forward, Wilson increasingly stepped away from Hollywood, devoting himself to evangelism, preaching, and writing. In 1998, he published The New Age Millennium, an exposé of symbols, slogans, and hidden agendas. In 2009, he released his autobiography, Second Banana, the bittersweet memoirs of the Sanford and Son years, offering a candid look at fame, frustration, and faith. He also authored several children's books, reflecting his desire to teach and guide rather than entertain. Wilson was open about his disillusionment with the entertainment industry. In a 1986 interview, he said, "We've left the rat race and false people behind." Later, in a 2023 podcast, he put it even more bluntly. "Hollywood doesn't mean anything to me. I went to a factory. For me, that's what it was, a business. I didn't belong there." Later roles and final appearance. Though largely absent from the spotlight, Wilson never fully abandoned acting. From 2004 to 2005, he appeared on UPN's Girlfriends, playing the long-lost birth father of Persia White's character. His final on-screen role came in 2023 when he appeared in the drama Eleanor's Bench, portraying the ailing father of a high court judge. It marked his return after nearly 20 years away from acting, a quiet, dignified farewell. Personal life. DeMond Wilson married Cicely Johnston, a model, in 1974. The marriage endured for decades, a rarity in Hollywood. He is survived by his wife, 6 children: Christopher, Nicole, Melissa, Sarah, Tabitha, and DeMond Wilson Jr., and 2 grandchildren. Following his passing, his son DeMond Jr. shared a simple but powerful tribute. "I loved him. He was a great man." No public final statements or last words were released, and the family has kept his final days private. Legacy and why he mattered. DeMond Wilson mattered because he brought balance to television comedy. He wasn't the loudest voice in the room, but he was often the most human. Lamont Sanford wasn't perfect. He was frustrated, proud, stubborn, and deeply loyal. In many ways, he reflected an entire generation of viewers trying to carve out their own identity while honoring where they came from. Beyond acting, Wilson's life was a reminder that fame isn't the final destination. He chose faith over applause, purpose over popularity, and walked away when the spotlight no longer aligned with his values. That choice, quiet, firm, and deeply personal, may be his most lasting role of all. DeMond Wilson leaves behind decades of laughter, reflection, and faith-driven purpose. If you found this tribute meaningful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss future stories honoring the lives that shaped our culture.